Wonder Goalball Nations Cup 2024. Warm welcome from Berlin to the final of the men's competition between Brazil and Japan. The Japanese will play on our left in the first half with their white and red jerseys and black trousers, and the Brazilians in their mainly yellow and green jerseys. From right to left, also black trousers, and we'll just are in the equipment check. We are eager to follow this matchup here live at the Wonder Goalball Nations Cup. Yesterday evening, they had the last game of day 2 here in Jamaica, and it was really a clash of the titans. And now we have a clash of the titans part 2. 13-12. The winners were Brazil yesterday after a 5-0 lead for Brazil. The Japanese fought back, and now we'll have the Burma Vensko Tonute as table judge standing there making the announcement, and Joona Sunakivi is the far side judge from Finland. Both teams cheer themselves up, and we see the Japanese starting with Miyajiki on the left, with Taguchi at center, and with Kaneko on the right. And we'll see Santorino on the right for Brazil, Lima on the left, and Emerson as center. The ball is with Lima. He starts in the middle, has the first throw of the final. And now he starts, he spins, and a bouncing ball to Miyajiki. Miyajiki secures the ball, has it in his hands, and then bounce also highly on Emerson. Emerson is there, he's celebrating his save, and there now Santorino from the right side down the line in the gap, kicked out by Taguchi, the center. And now Kaneko comes over. Kaneko from the half right, lefty, bounce ball, but it's secured. And Lima now from the half left comes to the middle, bouncing ball, and it's secured by Taguchi. Handed over to Kaneko. Kaneko from the right post starts again, and to Emerson. He's up in the air, has the ball in his hands, gives it to Santorino at the right post. The ball goes down to the gap, but there's Miyajiki and Taguchi. Miyajiki, the left winger, from the left post. Bouncing ball, Emerson is there, also jumping in the air, and then secures the ball, handed over to Lima, number 4 of Brazil. Bounce ball to Taguchi, and he's just on one hand in the air, blocks the ball, ball's not over, pass it back to Kaneko. Kaneko has to hurry up now, does that, and the ball with Lima and Emerson. Just take a look at these high bouncing balls when Taguchi is straight in the air, and then the next one by Emerson, secured by Miyajiki. Miyajiki from the half left brings the ball to the other side. There's Emerson again, the center, handed over to Santorino from the right post. He goes, and then to the left post, and Kaneko's there. Great save by Katsuya Kaneko. With his fingers, he brings it around the post, and Kaneko from the half left. Fast throw, Santorino is there. Both teams seem to be focused in the defense in the first 2 minutes. And there is Lima, bouncing ball to Miyajiki. He blocks the ball out on his left. And Miyajiki is coming to the middle. Taguchi hiding in the goal. Miyajiki on the ball. And goal! Goal for Japan over the hands of Emerson. The ball goes into the net. No chance for Santorino in help defense. 1-0 Japan. That's the start they wanted to have. And we have 9 minutes and 58 seconds to go.
And we see Lima walking down the crossbar right next behind Emerson. That starts from half left and blocked out by Kaneko. And he is carrying the ball to half left, really close to his center, but blocked by Emerson in the center. Brazil, Lima, high bouncing ball with a lot of energy, but it's running out of the field. And Miyajiki is still laying on the ground. And now he's carrying the ball to the center position. It's Taguchi who seems to throw the ball, but it was Miyajiki from the center. He wants to irritate their opposites, but they saved, and Taguchi as well saved. And now Kaneko with a straight ball, and the first answer by Amazon. And again, Miyajiki, first thrown ball, and Amazon is carrying the ball back to Lima, the left winger, starting a meter away from the left post. And it was really close to score, but great save by Kaneko, and his ball bounced out of the field. So the ball is replaced on the pitch. Lima hands it over to Santorini. Lima is making some steps, but Santorini is throwing the ball. And it's Miyajiki from the left-hand side, jumps and then spins around, throwing the ball right into the small gap between Santorini and Amazon. But they save. Next try by Amazon. Hard blocking ball by Miyajiki. And Kaneko with a first spin throw, and the ball will be handed over to Team Japan because it was running through the neutral zone. But we are back on the field. So Miyajiki saved by his feet, holding the ball right between his legs. High ball Miyajiki, and he's not happy about that. He's right standing on the left post. Team Brazil is talking to each other. And there is Amazon searching the perfect place. Amazon is going back to the central position and handing the ball over to Lima. And it's one finger, and I think he will throw it to the right, and he did! Really close to the post. And Miyajiki jumps to the right. So it's the goal for Brazil, 1-1, 8 minutes more to play.
That was the equalizer for Team Brazil. And now Kaneko from the middle going to the half right, then to the left side, up in the air, it bounces out, blocked by the hip of Santorino. It's some advices there from the bench, from his coaches, Castro and Brandolin. And now Santorino from the right post going to the half right. And now throwing the ball down the alley into the net under the ball of Miyajiki. It slips through. It slips through. Miyajiki is really unhappy about his defense in the second. 2-1 for Brazil. Brazil, and now from the left post, Katsuya Kaneko starts, spins down the line. Santorino is there. Santorino stands up, hands over to Lima. Lima from the half right bounces the ball low. Then the ball is ball over because Taguchi cannot hold it in his own half after his block. Emerson now from the middle with a bouncing ball to Kaneko. No, Kaneko is there. Taguchi couldn't secure it, but now Miyajiki from the half left also bouncing to the right side. Lima is there, ball is free, and then Amazon collects it. Amazon brings it back to Santorino from the half right. He brings the ball down the alley, but there's Taguchi, ball over again. 7 minutes, 15 to go. 2-1 for Brazil. And the ball is now at the left post. Lima going to the half left. And he spins down to Kaneko. Kaneko blocks it out on his right. Tried to find the gap between Taguchi and Kaneko, but Kaneko closed it. And so we have the possibility now to go on the half left. Kaneko blocked by Amazon. Amazon at the center brings it back to Santorino. Santorino Half right, brings the ball up in the air, it's blocked, and Taguchi finds it, pass back to Miyajiki. Miyajiki from the middle starts, spins, throws, hard ball, but no, there was Lima and Emerson with the next shot for Brazil. He spins, and then Miyajiki is there. Miyajiki is in there in time at the left corner, hands the ball over to Katsuya Kaneko. Kaneko with the bouncing ball at the line, and now again Lima from the left side goes, spins down the line. There is Kaneko again, and the counterattack by Kaneko. It's saved by Lima in the help defense, and Santorino from the middle tries to get through the gap, but no, the ball is free. Taguchi finds it, pass back to Miyajiki. Miyajiki on the half left, now to Emerson. Emerson blocks it out on the right side.
Blocked out, and the ball will be handed over on the right-hand side to Santorino. He starts from the post, walking 3 steps to the center, and throws the ball really close to the bottom. Timeout, Team Japan. 5 minutes, 46 seconds. More to play. Rikiya Kudo, the coach, took the timeout chance, and we can see all substitutes were doing their workout. Luciano running forward and backward, doing some jumping jacks, and all the others as well, and also the Japanese teammates who were sitting on the bench supporting their team and waiting for their chance to equalize. Miyajiki from the center, blocked by Emerson, and Emerson throws the ball right in front of Miyajiki, and he blocked. Kaneko, blocked by Emerson, hands the ball over to Lima, to the left winger, cross ball blocked with his chest. Miyajiki blocked out and gets the ball from the goal judge, walking backwards 2 meters to the center. Position blocked out by Santorino, and what a great save. Otherwise the ball maybe would flip into the goal, so it was important to save this ball. And now he throws, and he scored! He scored! The ball is in! The ball, at first we can see it again, jumped above the fingers from Taguchi, and then Kaneko can't reach the ball. 3-1 for Brazil. And Santorino, the one who scored. Who scored again the second goal for the right winger. And we are waiting for the ball, which will be replaced right now. Lima is taking it. Half right, starting, bouncing ball, really close to the post. But Miyajiki is there, saved it, and now it's Kaneko, blocked, saved. Emerson, fast counter-attack, blocked as well by Kaneko. And in the central position, Miyajiki starting his throw, and Santorino laying with the whole body in the air, just his right hand on the ground, saving this ball and throwing it back in the other half, blocked by Taguchi. Kaneko starting right behind his center, blocked, and now it's Lima going back to the crossbar with his shoulders and throwing the ball, blocked as well by Miyajiki, starting from the post as well, crossbar, and Lima has to stand up and kick the ball out right in front of the line, right in front of the goal. He kicked it out, but for me it was an active shoot out, not So normally the ball has to get handed over to Team Japan, but I'm not the referee. Maybe it's the better choice that I'm not the referee, but the referees in this game, Wilma Venkutinute and Jona Sunakivi from Finland, make this decision, and the next decision, Kaneko shot the ball down the line, and the ball passes Lima. That was just a small chance, and Team Japan took their chance to score 3-2-2.
And now Lima tried to respond for Brazil. He's coming from the middle, then to Kaneko. Kaneko saves the ball. 3:40 to go. Miyajiki comes over to the right side, spins the ball, high bounce in, and Lima is there. Lima with a counter attack. Kaneko is there, bounce out, blocked out in this situation. 3:31 to go, and 3-2 the score. Next try by Kaneko from the right side, spins down the line. Again, no, this time it goes out of bounds. And Lima is laughing like, no, not again, my friend. So we also have some psychological war down there between the two teams. Santorino from the right post starts, kicks to the post to orientate himself, and the ball is up in the sideline. No, it's out. It's blocked out by Taguchi and Kaneko. Japan now with Miyajiki from the right post this time. Bounce ball. Amazon is there with his hip, and the ball is collected, grabbed by Amazon. Amazon now from the crossbar. Bounce to Kaneko. Kaneko has no problems with this ball. Comes over to the half left around the center, and then throws the ball right out. Wanted to go to the right post, but it went out of bounds 3 meters before the goal line. And Lima, again from the left post, goes to the half left, goes now to the middle and starts from the half left, spins, throws, and the ball is secured by Taguchi. Substitution, Japan. Miyajiki is taken out for this moment, and Shuto Sano comes in. Shuto Sano is at least 10 centimeters smaller than Miyajiki, so they give up a little bit height in the defense, but maybe they just want to give Miyajiki a rest. He took a lot of shots here, and maybe they want to bring him back in the second half. And we see Kaneko is going to the left wing position, and Sano now from the half left. Amazon is there. Sano on the left, right winger. Counter attack. Taguchi is there. Kaneko gets the ball on the left post. Spins, throws down the line, and saved by Amazon and Santorino in the very last moment. And now Santorino from the half left spins to the new man, but Sano is there, and the ball goes out. This was a close decision. It was going right over the black and white stripe there. Was close to be a ball over. And now Sano with the bouncing ball. It's secured by Amazon. And Amazon hands over to Lima. And Lima comes from the middle. Bounce ball. Taguchi cannot get it, but Kaneko with the counter attack, and it slips through! It slips through! Under the arms of Amazon. Kaneko with the counter attack, and he's successful. 3-3 the score. 1:58 to go. And now we have some wet on the floor. Must be wiped away so that it's not getting dangerous for the players. The Brazilian side has to be wiped, and then Brazil wants to find a response here after the equalizer of Team Japan. And we see some warm-up stretching at the Brazilian bench, but no substitution is prepared. And now timeout taken by the Brazilian coach Andre Dantas, Jonatas Castro, of course. And we also see Fabio Brandolin and Daniel Martins there on the field. And now we see a handstand and push up there from Haruki Tori in the warm-up area. So quite impressive, the man. And the teams are getting ready after this 30-second timeout. 1:58 to go, and the last 2 minutes will now start.
And Santorino is taking the position next to the post, starting to throw the ball, and blocked by Kaneko. He as well, I think the fastest spin I have seen, moving his body around, blocked, and Emerson with a counter-attack out. And the ball will be replaced, and Sano is in charge, picking up the ball from the ground, carrying it to the center, and he throws again. They were searching the gap between Santorino and Emerson, and the Brazilian coach, Jonatas Castro, have seen that and give his right winger a little break. Santorino will be substituted by his team colleague. And we can see him in the equipment check area with his number 5 on his back. And it's Parasinho. And he walks down the crossbar to Lima, moving back to the right. And Lima will take this shot, blocked out by Sano. Great save. Fast moving, raising hands, and pushing the ball, blocking the ball out of the field. Sono from the center. Search the gap between Emerson and Lima. And they're handing the ball over to Parasinho. Saved by Sano, the right winger. 1 minute and 5 seconds more to play. 3, 2, 3. And Kaneko. Parasinho with his chest saves the ball and throws it, and kicked out by Takushi, not out. Kaneko takes the ball, picks it up right in front of the line and throws it as a fast counter-attack. So now it's Lima throwing it. Kaneko saved. 43 seconds more to play. Sano from half left, blocked and saved by Amazon. Hands the ball over to Parasinho. The left winger, he's spinning around nearly at the same place and then throwing the ball. Saneko with the ball thrown to Amazon. Lima, 13 seconds, but the ball is out in the neutral zone, though I think the ball was slipping out of his hands and the ball was out. So Kaneko is in charge. 8 seconds and blocked out by Parasinho, moving his feet to the side and kicking the ball out. He deflected, and so the ball will be back on the field. 6 seconds in half one in this final men's competition. And I'm sure we will find the champion of this Wanda Goalball Nations Cup 2024. And this is the signal for the halftime break. 3 minutes to take a breath and to recover for the final 12 minutes of this game, the last game. So in Gym B is the match for the bronze medal, but here is the match between I think they were the best teams in this competition so far, Björn.
Definitely, this is really a great matchup here. 3-3 the score, and in the bronze medal match is also halftime. Ukraine leads 6-1 against Korea. And now both teams are getting ready. 12 more minutes of high-class goalball here. What do you think, Nadine?
For sure, it's a really high-class match. We have seen this match already yesterday in their group matches, and it ends 13-2, and Brazilian wins this game. But it was really close, and we can see this as well in this final competition, 3-2-3, the result so far.
Yeah, and yesterday the second half was starting like a firework. 4 goals within 1 minute and 2 seconds. Both teams scored yesterday combined. And we'll take a look if this happens again. Brazil in yellow, green from left to right, with Parazenio, Emerson and Lima. And Japanese from right to left in white and red with Miyajiki, Taguchi and Kaneko. And Lima is dancing to the song, gives a step left and right, left and right, and left and right. And now he's getting into the mood, he's getting his jinga. And so they try to stay focused, but not too concentrated, and there the equipment check is done. Kaneko was lying back with his hat at the crossbar, tried to focus, and Joona Suunakivi, the far side referee, is now in position, and also from Lithuania, the tableside judge Wilma Vensko-Tunite is back in place, and we have a substitution on the Japanese side. Sano is back out and Koji Miyajiki is back in. And the substitution will now be announced by Vensko-Tunite. And then we can start with the second half, 12 more minutes to go. And the ball now given to Miyajiki. Stands in the middle. The left winger goes to the half right, throws the ball, but Parazenio is there. Parazenio grabs the ball, goes back on his half right position, the right winger, and to Taguchi. Taguchi is there. Pass the ball back to Kaneko. Kaneko goes on Emerson. Emerson, the center, blocks the ball and has the ball now in his hands. Pass back to Parazenio. Fast ball by Parazenio to the left post, and it's saved by Taguchi. And he did it with all he had because his hat was giving the final deflection, and then the eye shades went up in the air. Nadine, 11 minutes and 31 seconds to go. Great save by Kaneko.
And Kaneko will be taped. Again, the tapes will be refixed, and now he can replace the eye shades in front of his eyes. He gets claps on his shoulders so he can start. And Choir, please, the announcement. Play. Miyajiki starts from the left post, spins and throws, blocked down the line by Parazinho, and Parazinho's answer is inside the goal! Taguchi blocked it, and the ball was about 1.5 meter high, and then going down really close to the crossbar inside the goal without bouncing on the ground again. Kaneko moves to the left, throws blocked out, ball over to Team Japan. 4-2-3 for Team Brazil. And we will see Miyajiki again and Parazinho with a first counter attack, and Kaneko as well, and he scored. The ball is, I don't know how, the ball is jumping right inside the goal between Emerson and Parazinho, and I think Parazinho had the ball on his shoulder, and the ball bounced from his shoulder inside the goal, I think, with a little spin. And it's inside, 4-4, 10 minutes to go. And the next goal, Miyajiki. He scored, and we can see it again from the left-hand side. And again, it's the same place where the goal, the ball before went through inside the goal. 4-5 for Team Japan. Lima is talking to Parazinho, and then going back to the left post with the ball in his hand, and he scored! He scored as well, Lima, with a 5-5. And the ball is bouncing really hard, and Taguchi knows where the ball is, but he can't deflect it in the right way, and the ball is jumping from his shoulder inside the goal in the center. Next strike, Kaneko. Parazinho have to move his hands to his behind his body to save this ball and shot the ball, but blocked. And now it's Miyajiki, saved by Parazinho. Parazinho passes the ball over to Lima, the left winger. High bouncing ball, and it was the Miyajiki's arm who was laying on the ground, and the ball just hit this one arm, and so Miyajiki saved. Timeout, Team Brazil, after Miyajiki passes the ball over to the Brazilian side of the field. And I like the movement of Japanese number 5, Haruki Tori, who is laying on the ground, sliding to the side, and again doing the handstand. And the team are taking place on the field, and hopefully every staff member is back in their zone in the right time. And we restart after the timeout of Team Brazil. Parazinho, the left winger, really close to the central, blocked out by Taguchi, and the ball will be handed over to Team Brazil. So next chance for them, 5-5, 9 minutes and 50 seconds more to play. Lima walks right behind his center, throws the ball cross and blocked out by Miyajiki.
And the Japanese player, after this great save, has the ball in his own hands, goes to the half right, Miyajiki. Down the line, Lima is there. Lima takes the ball, and Parazinho gets it handed over, the right winger, from the half right to the left post. Out. Ball is out. And so no danger for the Japanese goal. 5-5 the score, 9:33 to go. And now Kaneko gets the ball back, goes in the middle, now to the half right, to the right post back. And Kaneko starts, spins down the line. Lima is there. Lima saves the ball. No chance, ruft he's shouting. And now Taguchi with the feet blocks the ball. Miyajiki from the left post. High bounce, no problem for Parazenio because it lost a lot of speed. And Parazenio from the right post starts, spins to the left corner. Taguchi is there, Kaneko is there. And Kaneko gets the ball handed over by the goal judge from the half left. Kaneko now spins and the ball is up in the air and it's clear to the left side. It's blocked out by Amazon. The goal judge has the ball back in his hands, gives it to Lima. And Lima with the bouncer to the gap and Miyajiki at the back, and the ball is nearly over the goal line, but Taguchi, Kaneko saves it, and Kaneko with the attempt. Amazon is there. Amazon, no counter attack. He slows down and goes on the half right. High bouncing ball, Kaneko, no problem. And the ball passed back to Miyajiki from the middle, bouncing ball to Amazon, and Amazon with the feet in the air blocks it out of bounds on his left. And the ball in the hands of Lima. Then handed over to Parazenio from the left post. Bounce high, nearly a long ball, and the ball is in! The ball is in! That was close, and then Miyajiki and Kaneko collided. And the ball, now we had the slow motion. I don't know if we have the slow motion once again, if this is possible. Because we have now an equipment check there. Miyajiki. And now we take a look at the pitch. There's the slow motion. There we see the ball is bouncing and the ball. Oh, this is hard to see in this slow motion, but I think it was a long ball. It was quite long. And Riki Yakudo was standing there just smiling. The other coaches were raising their hands like, this can't be true. And this was, in my opinion, a bad decision by the Lithuanian referee Wensko Tunita. 6-5 for Brazil. And now Miyajiki from the left side, high in the air and over the crossbar. It kisses the crossbar on top and then goes out of bounds. Unlucky for Japan in this second. 8 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the final. And Lima, and maybe some of you know him as Leomon now, with the throw down the line. And Kaneko bounced outside. I just want to tell you, last year, 2 years ago, Lima was called Leomon. This is family name, but now he has his nickname on the jersey, so we call him Lima the whole time. And Lima now gives the ball to Parazenio. Parazenio on the right post. Last 8 minutes started. And Parazenio from right to left. Kaneko is there and gets the ball in his hand. Claps on the ball. Hands it over to Miyajiki. Miyajiki bouncing ball. Emerson is there. And again, Lima with the next shot. Spins to the right post and the ball is blocked out. Miyajiki blocks it out.
And the ball will be replaced, so all 3 players. Team timeout, Team Japan. And 7 minutes, 39 seconds. More to play, 6-5. And we take a little short look inside Hall B, Gym B. There is Ukraine versus South Korea, and after the first half, Ukraine is leading 6-1. we see Vilma Venkutanite dancing next to the official table, but now she's getting serious again, and we start with number 7, Kaneko from the left-hand side, blocked by the Brazilian center, Amazon. Next to him, Barazinho, saved by Taguchi, moving his hands above his head to save this goal, and as well Amazon in the Brazilian center. Amazon, and laying in the air, Taguchi saved this ball, handing it over to Kaneko. And saved as well. Next try, Lima. Ball out of the field, bounce out of the field. So the goal judge has to bring the ball back, and he did. So it's Miyajiki who's carrying the ball to the center, starting with a spin and throws straight down the alley to Amazon, but he blocked out, and so Parzinho from the right, throwing the ball right in the center, blocked by Taguchi. And Kaneko saved by Lima and Amazon together. And it's Lima from the left-hand side, blocked out by Kaneko. 6 minutes and 21 seconds. More to play. Miyajiki starting from half right and saved by the Brazilian team. Amazon from the center, blocked out by the player number 7 on the right hand side, Kaneko, who's moving really fast to half left, throwing the ball, blocked by Amazon's feet, and passing the ball to Parazinho, blocked as well by Kaneko, and there will be a substitution on the Japanese side, and Kaneko is leaving the field. For him is player number 2, Yuto Sano. We have seen him already in half 1. He's right now in the equipment checking area. The player is number 1, Yuto Sano. He's moving across, down the crossbar, next to the left post, and blocked by Barazinho. 5 minutes and 42 seconds more to play, and he scored. Barazinho throws from half left and straight down the alley and finds a gap between this new man on the right wing, Sano and Taguchi. 7-5. Miyajiki from the left, blocked by Amazon, and we can see again a lot of sweat right in front of the 3-meter line. But at first, Lima is throwing the ball and blocked in by Miyajiki. He deflected, but his legs were facing the goal, and so the ball gets inside the goal. 8-5 for Team Brazil.
And now there's an equipment check. The sweat has to be wiped off the field. 8-5 for Brazil. And this is a good lead. 5 minutes and 22 seconds before the end of this final. But yesterday the Japanese showed that they can strike back easily within seconds. And when I take a look about the coaches, and Jonatas Castro and Fabio Brandolin, they were really, really under pressure and were cheering up the last 2 goals. Now the attempt by Japan, Sano is held up by Parazenio to Lima to the half left. And Lima with the ball to the right side, and there's Miyajiki. He stands up slowly, goes to the half left, spins, the ball saved by Parazenio with the counter-attack, but there's Miyajiki again. Miyajiki from the half left, spins, tries to get Emerson, but Emerson is there with his feet, blocks it, and then goes to the goal line, and his bounce is blocked out by Sano. And Shuto Sano now from the half left goes to Emerson to the center position, but the ball is blocked. And Lima again, 4 minutes 34. Lima down the line, soft one. Sano without a problem. And Miyajiki now coming from the half right, spins, throws, and it's blocked by Lima. No way, man. I think Lima sat. And now Parazinho from the half left, ball is secured by Sano. Sano, no, he has to get back to the crossbar, starts again, and then he shoots the ball. Lima is there, and Lima from the left side starts. Last 4 minutes started, and then to Taguchi. Taguchi is there with his feet, gives it to Miyajiki. Miyajiki comes to the middle, and Miyajiki with the spin. Bouncing ball secured by Emerson. And the 2 coaches are fired up there at the sideline. On the right side, Parazenio. And the ball is in the hands of Taguchi. Next try by Sano. And the ball is again secured by Parazenio. Emerson from the middle with the throw left to the corner. Sano is there. Sano stands up and does it himself, and it's a high ball. That's a high ball. He was standing at the high ball line, was 1 step too much ahead, and so he missed the distance in there. So we have a penalty now. Shuto Sano against Lima, I would assume. After the quiet please, we will see. Yeah, Sano is going on the left of Lima. Lima thump up in the middle, and now he turns, he throws, and it's in, right corner, 9-5 for Brazil. And now we have a substitution on the Japanese side. Katsuya Kaneko is coming back in. Shuto Sano, who gave him a short break to rest, is going to the bench. And we see that still the coaches of Brazil are really tensed there at the bench. And just as I told at the first day, Brazil was here 2 years ago. They didn't win it. The reigning Paralympic champion didn't win the Nations Cup. And before the tournament, one of the coaches had in his social media profile the sentence in, heading for Berlin, the only tournament in the world we have not won. We have to accomplish the mission. So they are really eager to win this Nations Cup here in Berlin. Now Kaneko from the left side, blocked by Emerson, and Emerson has the ball, and the ball is brought back to Lima. Lima from the half left down the line. Kaneko is there as a right winger again, and Miyajiki, 3 minutes to go. Where is the response of the Japanese? Miyajiki, the ball flies through. There is the response. Miyajiki through the hands of Emerson and from the head of Brasil. It passes the line. 6-9 the score now. Is there still life in this Japanese team? Lima from the left post is going to the half left. And again to the half right. He's sneaking there from left to right. Now on the half right, starts, spins down the line. Miyajiki gets the ball, and Miyajiki again with a bouncing ball. Parazinho is there, blocks with his feet to the right, outside, out of bounds, and 2:38 on the clock. Parazinho from the right post is waiting, going to the half left. And now with the spin down the line, Kaneko is there, blocks out. On the right, 229. 229. And we see Kaneko again coming from the half left. And then with the ball on Amazon, Amazon can collect the ball. Oh, it's a ball over. The ball was kicked by his right feet over the out-of-bound line in the neutral zone. So we have a ball over. And now the Japanese with Miyajiki going to the right post this time, the left winger. Fake shot, now Miyajiki from the other side, and Amazon is there with his belly, collects the ball, brings it back to Lima. And Lima now from the half left. High bounce ball, and it's secured by Kaneko. Taguchi has the ball to Kaneko. Kaneko now has to hurry up, speed up, and brings the ball as a bouncer. Amazon now. We have an equipment check by the Japanese. Taguchi had some problems with his eye shade, and that's why he passed the ball to Kaneko, and Kaneko then brought the ball in time over the middle line. 1:56 to go. Japan needs one more score to maybe believe in it. Taguchi to Kaneko. Kaneko to the left post. He starts, he spins, he throws, and it's blocked and found Parazenio. Fast back, and then with the shot there, Taguchi with the block back to Miyajiki. Miyajiki going to the half right, spins, bounces it, and the ball is blocked, and Amazon finds it. Parazenio with the block, 1:20 to go. And on the left-hand side, Lima again with the bouncing ball on the hip of Taguchi. Miyajiki collects it, and we have a timeout taken by Team Japan. Riki Yakudo takes it 9-6. 1:11. Not much time left for Japan in this moment. 3 goals they are behind, but it can go fast in goalball. Can Brazil win the Nations Cup the first time? This time here at the Wanda Goalball Nations Cup 2024 in Berlin. I think the answer will give you Nadine.
Hopefully we will have the answer in the next few minutes. 1 minute and 11 seconds more on the clock, and we start with an attack by Team Japan, blocked. And Lima, the left winger, scored! It's a 10-6. He finds the gap between Taguchi and the right winger. On the left, Miyajiki with an tries to answer this, but blocked by Parazenio. Parazenio throws the ball to the left post by substitution. Japan, and number 4 will be substituted by number 3, so Taguchi is leaving the field, and Hagichiwara will be taking part of this game, of this final game for him. And he's taking place in the center, Hagiwara. And on the right, it's Kaneko, and he scored! It's a 10-7 and 34.7 seconds more to play. Though the perfect answer after the substitution. Timeout for Team Brazil. And we will see the coaches, Jonatas Castro, Fabio Brandolin, and Daniel Martins on the pitch, passing some bottles of water and giving their team some last introductions for the last 34.7 seconds, 10-7, and we see Parazinho with the ball in his hands on the right-hand side, 1 meter away from the central point in front of the goal. He's carrying the ball to the right post. The right free starts from the right post and throws the ball and saved by the right winger by Kaneko. Hands the ball over to Miyajiki. Blocked 15 seconds. And now it's Amazon. The center blocked by number 7, Kaneko. The right winger moving across the field, throwing the ball. And now the time is running out. The last thrown ball by Kaneko. And this is the win. And we will see the Brazilian team dancing on the field, jumping. They are in a group and singing 10-7 as the final result. And we see the winner of the Wanda Goalball Nations Cup 2024. Congratulations, Team Brazil.
Yeah, and thank you for watching us, but please stay tuned. We will have in 10 to 15 minutes the winners ceremony, and we will broadcast that as well. And my colleague Mirko Schulz and Nadine Matten will commentate that and make an audio description for you from this winners ceremony. So please stay tuned. Brazil is the well-deserved winner of this Nations Cup, and what did some of the spectators here in Berlin told me in the halftime? These throws from both teams are from another star, and yeah, that was really a well-deserved final. A great tournament comes to a great end. Congratulations to Brazil. My name is Björn Nass. We as a team, Mirko Schulz, Philipp Wegmann, Kevin Barth, Christoph Scholz, Nadine Merten and me, we say thank you very much for listening to us. And if you want to have some more, just watch us next week. We will also broadcast the EGCAA Champions League from Berlin. Füchse Berlin will host it, and we will broadcast that as well. And now stay tuned for the winners ceremony. Bye-bye.
And we will see in the middle the shaking hands, fair play, and really